Some last thoughts from our panel. Sam, here.
Well, I mean, I think, he handled it fairly well as you could in these things. But my hope is at the end of the day that when we have a situation where it doesn't impact what he's doing as a legislator, then good. Who cares?
2 cents?
As a Catholic, I believe that if you're contrite and you vow to sin no more, that, you deserve forgiveness. I also think there's a disturbing pattern here of lie and attack your enemies until you get caught and then go out and wipe the slate clean. As a conservative journalist, I'll pipe up for Breitbart and the kid on Twitter who first caught them, who were attacked mercilessly for telling the truth by somebody who was lying.
Yeah, I agree with that. Christian?
I thought he handled it very badly at the beginning, but today was a masterful performance. I thought he was very contrite. He was very direct. He let people ask him a lot of very tough personal questions. If there was any way he could have handled today the admission that he did it and he lied about it, that gave him the best possible chance of staying in office, I think this press conference, it's going to be used by crisis management trainers for businessmen who've done something wrong.
Well, as a how-to. Business women.
And you know what? The one thing that was really great, I think, is that he didn't make his wife stand up there with them. Yeah. Usually the Pauls who get caught doing this kind of thing make their poor wife stand there. I hate that. It's so humiliating, and they didn't do anything wrong, and they have to stand beside the schmuck who did. So that also, that was a classy touch.
I agree with that. And if you were to look at the sort of catharsis of watching somebody who is layered in lies, which our entire political system is layered in lies. I mean, like the Grand Canyon is layered in sediment, okay? Is it possible that as the observability of information, the fact that you can see what's going on, continues to just populate our Earth, that we're going to see more of this catharsis on things that are much more consequential than a man's penis?
No. It'll be more.
That's why I can't catch your brain.
That's the biggest problem. It is the problem.
This is the easiest thing to catch somebody on. Yeah. Anybody on Twitter could be doing the investigations about this because you need to know nothing, and it really is about nothing. And so this is why we see media jump on this, because it's the easiest thing in the world.
Also, Sam made a really important point here. If he hadn't lied about it, if the congressman hadn't lied about it, would this be a really big deal? It wasn't even adultery. No, come on.
But there's a bigger issue, which is why are we not going to see
it's not illegal? I mean, how bad really is this? Is watching a porno movie immoral?
What do we need to do? Tim Carney, what do I need to do to get the catharsis of truth that is necessary to move this country forward? What has to happen? I need to go beyond a man's penis in order to fix this country. I got major issues.
Well, one major issue. I came up.
How do we get the catharsis of truth?
D.C. We had a city councilman in D.C. today be accused of basically embezzling at least $60,000 to buy an Audi of government money, a lot more money. I'm not going to say details because I don't know them all, but that's the sort of thing where I think you hold politicians accountable, and one of the ways you do it is you just say, look, this is not okay. Even if you apologize and you're wrong, if you're abusing the public trust, you have to be voted out of the office. That's the difference here. I don't see him abusing the public trust.
I got it. Yeah. All right. I have last comment because we're almost out of time. Today has been by far the most bizarre and perhaps novel and interesting television program I've ever been a part of, and I've done many. And I believe we may have invented collectively a new genre of political programming that is one part extraordinarily titillating and stimulating sexual content, if you want to call it that, or not really scandalous content, I guess I should really say, with a wonderful high-concept discussion of fractional reserve banking, monopolies, and the future of America.
Can I give you a name for it?
I applaud you. Yeah, please. It needs a name.
Let's call it the Playboy format. I read it for the articles.
There it is.
Playboy, but I read it.
That was the article. You guys were a great article.
We're the article. We're the boring.